हमें नहीं पता हम क्या ये पूरी फिल्म जो है कॉमन मैन के लिए बनाई है. So the commonest of us all हमने तेरे को बीच में बिठा दिया है इसलिए.
Well, thank you sir.
Bless you.
मैंने तो 3 बार फिल्म देख ली है, but okay, this is my first question, and I want everybody to tell me what they feel about it, because right from the time we knew that there was a film being made by the name of JAWAN, starring you, starring Vijay, it was being directed by Atlee sir. Deepika also was part of the project. We knew it had success written all over. लेकिन ये जो tsunami आया है of love for the film, how do you react to this? This love that the film is getting day by day, it just increases. What was your reaction when you heard numbers and the kind of reviews and the way people were reacting to the film?
So I'm a different director. Actually, to say in one word what is JAWAN to me is the day one when I met Mr. Shahrukh sir, and we aligned to a decision that we're going to come together to a film. So I took a white sheet. So when we are in our teenage, we used to write a letter that is called love letter. So JAWAN is a love letter of mine to Mr. Khan sir. That's my name.
How did you receive the love letter, sir?
मुझे तो थोड़ा सा चांस मिलना चाहिए प्यार का. So with this love letter, though, I was completely overboard, and I'd really like to sit here with your whole team, with Deepika feeling the most awkward. I'll tell you why. Because she feels मैं तो ये दोस्ती में छोटा सा रोल करने आ गई थी, but between me and Atlee, we fooled her and shot a full-length film with her. She's not even realized. So when she saw the film, she was like, oh, I'm one of the main characters. She didn't even know. So she's very awkward sitting here, but thank you, Deepika, from the bottom of our hearts for being part of this film. As far as, like I'm saying, to sit down and praise each other, for me would be really awkward, because the amount of love that Atlee sir has put into this film, all the boys and girls who came before and spoke, all the technicians in the film, Vijay sir, the hard work they have put in. I've always been a fan of cinema from the south. Even when I don't understand the language at times, I've tried to watch it. Now fortunately you can hear it in dubbed and also read the subtitles. But to come here and create this cinema for the whole of the country, for me it is actually more than happiness. For me it is one of the greatest satisfactions of having worked in the Indian film industry for 32 years. So thank you so much, Atlee sir. Thank you, Vijay sir. Thank you, Nayanji, who's not here. Thank you everyone who's been part of this film. And thank you, Deepika, for not catching on that we had made you shoot the whole film and you thought you had a small role in the film.
Vijay sir, you've seen a lot of successes in your career. What does the success of this film mean to you? Thank you. Then I'm going to stop, sir. Sethupati, Vijay Sethupati. How do you react to this kind of a success? Because you've seen success before with a lot of hit films.
Don't ask me. Sarah has seen so much success. See, first of all, I didn't expect so much of love for the first day of release in Chennai. There are so many people who called me and said they couldn't get the ticket for JAWAN first day for show. It was like that much the people love him so much. And then it is not a surprise for me, because it's Shahrukh Khan, that's all. My name is enough. So everybody love him so much, and then the way he behaved, the way he treat people, he just gave only love. There is nothing else but him. I think if somebody returns Shahrukh Khan, you can go and hug that name also. It's enough for you to love. That's all. And I love you, sir. I love you, sir.
I love you more, back, sir. I think after the press conferences, if I may propose to you and we can marry now, sir.
Yeah, it's nothing wrong, sir.
We'll do lots of acting together.
Yes, sir, nothing wrong, sir. Love you.
Well, there is so much romance between Shahrukh sir and Vijay sir. Let's talk to the lady who was awkward. She didn't want to sit in the middle. You know, I thought I was going to ask you this कि आपने तो हमसे झूठ बोला कि आपका special appearance है, but ये इन्होंने already हमें बता दिया है. Deepika, what an impact! Because ये special appearance नहीं, ये most special appearance था. The role that you have played and the kind of reaction that everybody is giving this role. What has been the one standout thing for you? Like, what is the one thing which you have heard from someone that made you feel emotional about the success?
I mean, a lot of it, I mean, all of it has been overwhelming, to be honest. And I'm now discovering that I was fooled and conned on this stage. I was shooting for Project K in Hyderabad, and both of them flew down to come and see me. They narrated the whole story to me and told me this very important part of Aishwarya. And for me, it wasn't about the length of the role, it was about the impact that this character was going to have on the entire film. And so for me, it was twofold. For me, one is everyone knows my love for him, and you know, whatever he wants, I'll always be there. But also the movie was so special. That as any actor, not just me, I'm sure any actor, if they were offered this part, they would just say yes to it, because it was about the vision. And I think all of us, everyone here today has invested in that vision. It's not about how big or small your role was. So for me to it was about the story that we were telling, the impact that this movie was going to have on the lives of this amazing audience. And it's similar to what Sanya said, which is, they started narrating the whole thing, and in the first 1 minute I was like, why are you even wasting your energy? Of course I'm going to do it. And yeah, that's it. And the rest of it is always when Shahrukh and I are working together, we're not co-stars, we're not, you know, it's not formal, there's just lots of love, and I think that's what always comes through in our work.
वैसे आपका जो ऑन स्क्रीन रोमांस है पिछले 16 सालों में ग्रेजुएट कर चुका है, अब आप दोनों प्यार का इजहार कुश्ती करके कर रहे हैं. Was that fun?
He's saying we are showing love now in wrestling. We have surpassed all kind of love-making scenes in movies now.
So, what was your thought creating that scene? Because Vikram Rathod,
a director should be gifted with the right couple to show. Just, you don't have to write a good scene, you just have to show them together. So I was very lucky to have both of them to show the love scenes. Just placing them on frame, it was something else. To just break a surprise, I took a love scene, okay? I don't know where I'm going to keep. I just went to Mr. Khan sir and I said, sir, you have to lie down on the bed and she has to speak like this, sir. I generally used to say in Tamil, and he converts into Hindi and he called Sumit, and so that day Sumit also was not available. Only we both made the scene. Then there's a scene where towards the climax, now you will have we made, and it gave a good aura. I think they are lovely and they are God's blessing of love. So we can see on screen. When you see, you get the aura. So it's a difficult thing.
wow!
मैं दो बातें बताऊंगा इस सब बारे में, and I'll say it in Hindi and English so everybody understands. When Atlee sir was discussing, we were very lucky by then to have got Vijay sir agreeing to do the film. We met him at a place and he was just so much love and goodness, and he said, yeah, I'd love to do the film, and really we were blessed. We had just gone out for Nayanthara ji's wedding and met him there. And then we are thinking, if we had always, this is right from day one. We of course, we had Deepika, and I love her too much. I will never call her for something which doesn't become of essence for her, because you know we started together. She started with me, so I have to tell you कि मुझको कहाँ पे मैंने, so Deepika was doing Besharam Rang, and I look at Pooja and I say ये माँ का रोल करेगी. So So sir, I'm looking at Deepika to Besham Rang and I say, she'll be very good as mother, no? So she said, Shah, she loves you too much. She will, of course, let me ask. I said, just ask her this film if she, and I'll tell you honestly. And coming back, she said, yeah, whenever you say, just tell Atlee sir, I'll come and do it. So it was very large-hearted of her. I know we are too close to each other. We love each other like family. But even then, you know, sometimes work and profession comes in your head and heart. For her to have done this, also as an actor, it's very gutsy, you know, to take, because I always say, there are no small roles, there are only small actors. And I think with this film, Deepika really proves to everybody that she really is an actor. So thank you, Deepika. Genuinely.
And Gustaki Ma'am, I'm just going to add one more thing to it, because Deepika, we as audiences, we always react to anything that we hear about a film. Now we knew that there's a film called JAWAN starring Shahrukh Khan, and then super gutsy move. I mean, was it too easy to just say yes, not like realizing that January mein Pathan and then September mein JAWAN?
Honestly didn't think about it like that at all. I mean, I don't know if actors really do think about it like that, like, oh, I'm playing like this sultry something in one movie and then I have to play a mother in a next. Like, I mean, I personally didn't approach it like that at all. It was, like I said, I invested in the vision, I invested in the story that we were telling, and if that meant that I play the role of a mother to enable the storytelling, then so be it.
So विक्रम राठौर और ऐश्वर्या तो यहाँ पे हैं, लेकिन आजाद के साथ में नर्मदा जी का होना यहाँ पे जरूरी था, लेकिन she couldn't make it. She's not going to miss out on this grand celebration. We have a very special message from Nayanthara.
Namaste Mumbai. It's an absolute honor to be addressing all of you. Even though I'm not there in person, I want to send a big hug to my friends from the media and my dear fans. I truly wish I could be there with you all in Mumbai right now, surrounded by the incredible people who have supported me throughout my journey. But today holds a special occasion for my family and I wanted to spend this time together. I have been reading all your messages and I have to say it's absolutely overwhelming just to see so much love for Jawan. Your support means the world to me and I'm extremely grateful for it. And of course, a big thank you to my lovely co-star team for giving me the opportunity to play Padukone. It's been a journey filled with laughter, challenges and growth. Speaking of growth, I want to thank the man who needs no introduction, Shah. To share the screen with him and witness his exceptional talent and lively energy in person was truly fabulous. Mumbai, I may not be there with you today, but your love and support have touched me deeply. Let's continue to celebrate the magic of cinema and the power of storytelling together. क्या हुआ अगर आज मिल नहीं पाए? There's always next time. It's a promise that I will not change.
Especially with Nayanthara on screen looks so fresh. Whether it's the song Chaleya, those scenes जहाँ पे आप दोनों के बीच में वो intensity दिखाई देती है, action sequence में. Is there anybody who can't romance on screen? ये मतलब it's just there.
No, actually, I'll be very honest. When people who create characters, the writers, the directors, some of the chief assistants, there's one wonderful girl, some of his boys and girl, Shilpi is there, you know, Raghav, Manoj, lovely boys and girls, and they're all working. I think all of them have a lot of respect for women. It stems obviously for Atlee sir, Priya's here, they have a lot of respect for women. So when people who respect women write love scenes, I think they just flower themselves. I really have to do very little. I know सब ऐसा बोलते हैं शाहरुख खान रोमांस बहुत अच्छा करता है, रोमांस बहुत अच्छा करता है. But I've always maintained, अगर औरत की इज्जत हो तो सबसे ज़्यादा प्रेम झलकता है, सबसे ज़्यादा खुशी दिखती है, सबसे ज़्यादा प्यार दिखता है, सबसे ज़्यादा इजहार दिखता है. So I think with Nayanji also, I mean for me, and I'm sure Deepika will agree, all the girls here will agree, maybe we didn't want to underline anything in the film, to be honest, क्योंकि हमारी फिल्म में इतना सारा है, but इतनी खूबसूरत बात है कि इनका कैरेक्टर नयन जी का बोलता है कि I have a 9-year-old daughter. I was in love with a man and who said please do an abortion, only then I will marry you. And she said, no, I decided to keep my baby. And I think that empowerment, that feeling of woman being so strong, I think that strength itself made us feel that I think prem kahani khud hi ho jati hai. How would you not love a character like what Narmada and Nayanthara are in the film? You would love them naturally.
So, I'm obviously aware of all the work that you've done because I've seen Terry, Marcel and Bigel a lot of times. One thing that really stands out is the way you're able to strike the balance between commercial success and critical acclaim. Is there a thought when you're sitting down on a film of any sort?
See, basically I'm a fan. I'm not a writer, I'm not a director. By heart, I'm a fan. So, fan in terms of not to an individual, to cinema. Whatever attracts me, I feel wow. Then I also want to create that wow to the world and show it as a cinema. So, I don't have a formula to just get a right balance between this. Whatever feels right, I make it. So I don't know the formula and I can't explain the formula how I find this, but genuinely by heart, whatever I love, whatever I have learned in my life, whatever I see, it's not about only cinema. For an instance, I take things from my wife, from my mother, from my sister, from my fellow beings. So I just replicate that in form of writing and cinema. So that is my secret on writing and making a film. So I think it is working for everyone because I go with basics.
It's working and it's working out. So when Vijay sir, when say he writes a script, it's all on paper. The dialogues are on paper, and then you come and give those dialogues a different sort of life. Santa has a gift for you. That dialogue, it's you laugh and yet it's menacing. Is that your favorite dialogue in the movie, or is there some other dialogue which you thought was something that you really enjoyed?
For me, everything is difficult. So, I work hard. I mean, to every scene, every shot is most important for me. And then I always think how I'm going to convince my audience, and what energy I'm going to get from my co-artist, my director, the set. So it depends on, because I go to the set, then only I think about what I'm going to do there, and then sometimes I get inspired from my co-actors or my director's word, something which inspires me, I try to convince my audience. So I never go with preparations. So every scene and every dialogues, I love it, and then I try to find, is there any other way to deliver it, to make it more rhythmic. Sometimes when I don't get a mood for a scene, I listen a song. Sometimes I choose a song. I listen that song continuously for some 10 times. Then I try to find a mood from that song and I play it my scene. So I try different kind of ideas and approaches in my scene. So in this film, especially always I try to understand who is my director and what is his vision and how he want to execute the film. So I love Atlee's film and the way he executes the film. And for Atlee, mostly I can tell you that the way he conceives a scene is above the dialogues. That's what I see from his shots and takings of his scenes. And then from Shahrukh sir, he gives so much energy. One day when we were shooting, and then actually he's such a big man and with a big heart. Okay, and then I get some ideas and we did it, and again I want to go for one more and one more. Sir, I'm sorry, sir. And he said, Vijay said, do anything. I'm just enjoying, just do anything. So that gives a confidence, because the person whom you respect and whom you love, and he is saying that you are doing good. You take your time, you do. That gives confidence. So I can't say this scene or that scene. So for me, everything is like a delivery. So I have to.
Sir,
I have to tell you my favorite scene of him in the film. Let me just tell you, I've tried it, और मैंने कोशिश की है और मैं fail हुआ हूँ. He's done the whole film simultaneously, same time, there and then, पूरी की पूरा scene Tamil में, and then he would shoot it in Hindi, learning a new language. And I remember the first scene was with Deepika, and it was stunning to see someone to learn that language there and then, 1-2 घंटे के अंदर, and to be able to bring so much life to that scene. 2-3 places in the film, he's magical. I think I have learned a lot by working with Vijay sir, and I hope I can keep watching him and learning. And I always tell him, working with you, next film you see, I'll become way better actor than I am right now. So you're making me dangerous now. I love the time when he's getting beaten up and he says, कोई रोको इनको वरना ये गाना शुरू कर देंगे अभी यहाँ पे. He's magical. He brings such magic in scenes where it does not exist. When I tried to do it, you can ask Atlee also, I failed. So he looks at Deepika and he says, well, I tried so much in that scene, I could not do it. My eye was going wrong. I was like, then you even see in the film, it's not like Vijay sir. I could not do what he had done. I tried my best, though, 2-3 takes, then Atlee also gave up. Sir, we leave it to Vijay only. You just do what you can.
For me, that scene, that's the only scene that I think that I believe that I killed him. So somehow my anger is not enough. I want to tease them more. I don't know how to tease it. That's where I get satisfaction. So I was looking for the chance where I can tease him more. That your man showed his braveness, and I showed him who I am. So I want to show something at that time. Then first initially I thought it looked very awkward, but he didn't say anything, so he didn't.
You're fantastic, sir.
Thanks.
I too wanted to put you on the poster like that. At least said don't put it like that.
Now, ये विजय सर और शाहरुख सर की पहली फिल्म है, बट क्रोनोलॉजिकल ऑर्डर में चलते हैं. ओम शांति ओम, चेन्नई एक्सप्रेस, हैप्पी न्यू ईयर, पठान, जवान, एंड ऑल ऑफ देम आर, आई मीन, गोल्ड छोड़ो, प्लैटिनम, टाइटेनियम, पता नहीं कौन सी सक्सेस है. आर यू हिज लकी मैस्कॉट? सब पूछना जरूर. 5 फिल्में की हैं, मैं तो स्पेशल अपीयरेंस गिन भी नहीं रहा हूँ. लेकिन जब 5 फिल्में की हैं, इज देयर अ कार्मिक कनेक्शन? चलो ऐसे पूछ लेता हूँ.
I feel like lucky, charm, and these are just very, I don't know, they're just very throwaway terms. I feel it's love and respect. That's all I think we have for each other. It's just immense love and respect and trust.
Right.
As actors, as people, you have to have trust when you can really, if I'm on a set, he can be in one corner. I've said this the last time as well. He can be in one corner of the room and I'll be in another corner. But I know that if something were to happen, he'll be the first person to come across, because that's just the connection that we have. So I think as actors, as people, as human beings, love, trust and respect. And I think that's what everyone sees.
Everybody says कि एक औरत की स्मृति.
As you started Om Shanti, sir, can you say that dialogue? Picture abhi baki hai to
He wants you to say.
I love that scene, sir.
Picture abhi baki hai mere dost.
Because I love that scene, sir. That scene gave me a lot of hope, not only for me. Whoever watched that scene, no, it's.
It goes. How does it go? The full thing. Thank you. आप लोगों ने मुझे इतना प्यार दिया इसके लिए thank you very much. Okay.
मेरे को याद है यार.
Sir, I was little supposedly tipsy in the scene, so the voice is little different.
But I love that performance and it was beautiful scenes.
इतनी शिद्दत से मैंने तुम्हें पाया, इतनी शिद्दत से मैंने तुम्हें पाने की कोशिश की है कि हर जर्रे ने मुझे तुमसे मिलाने की साजिश की है. आप लोगों ने मुझे मेरी मोहब्बत से मिला दिया. थैंक्स वेरी मच. समथिंग पिक्चर अभी बाकी है मेरे दोस्त.
I love that scene, sir. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Sorry, I'm very bad at lines. So
I also can't remember my dialogue, sir. So I have same problem. So, because once it's done, it's done. I don't.
The same problem with me.
That scene is a beautiful scene. I love
Thank
it.
you.
Thank you.
Atlee sir, when you got such phenomenal actors on a project, Vijay sir, Deepika, Nayanthara, all the girls. So, come on, you had to feel it.
See, we still don't know actually.
No. God is so kind to me, particularly to me. I've done only 5 films, and all the 5 are God's blessing. It is blockbuster. And the day we met, I know I can give something good. But when cancer came, I was little worried because he's mass of mass. He's something else. So even me and Mr. Vijay sir, Sethupati Vijay, we had a conversation at that point of time. He asked me, what you gonna do? I don't know, but I'm gonna give my life to that film. So the day when sir said yes, I know it's a blockbuster. So where I can take it? I have to take this film to a extent where, because no, it is getting a little emotional for me also because it is not just an interview or something. Because sir said one thing on the day one when he met, and yesterday also he messaged me saying that, sir, I'm doing this film. The reason is the entire world should know what kind of director you are. So I want to, sir, I know the film will work, the film will be a blockbuster, that's okay sir, but that is not our destiny. I want you to succeed to the most. I want to do it. I don't know why he said. So it became not a pressure, it became a big love to me, so I have to do something great. Then fortunately he was my producer too. So my co-producer Gaurav Verma once, sir, it was a private talk between us, but I want to reveal here. So he told me, sir, your vision is here, Mr. Khan vision is here, but the problem is you both think very big, but I am in middle, I am getting stuck. So we have to make within that. But sir never stopped me. So when I asked Sedona, he said okay. When I asked Deepika ma'am, he said okay. Whatever I asked, till this second, whatever I ask, he will give me. Whatever I ask. So it's a dream for a director like me to get him and Gauri ma'am. Such a wonderful, they are pure heart. And one more surprise I have to say is, I narrated this film in a Zoom call. So during COVID time, I know the cinema theatrical footfall were going down and people were not ready to greenlight even a 30-40 crore film, I know, because I'm also a producer. So, but sir greenlighted a 300 crore film when everyone was... But we didn't finish in 300, we went more. So that is Mr. Khan sir and Gauri Manam and Gaurav sir. Thank you, and especially my thanks to Pooja Datlani, because Pooja is a person. I go to her, I say, Pooja, I need Deepika ma'am for this. Well, don't worry, she's there. I don't know whether she has spoken it or not, I don't know, but she say yes. So it is like working with family. And to answer your question, I think we made the blockbuster in 3 days. Now we are just flying. So God will take us to a next level, and it is our stepping stone for our next to beat this. So we are praying for something good to happen for us. Thank you.
Sir, directors, actor हैं. You are the most fabulous co-star, and Deepika ने एक बात जो बोली, the respect you have towards women, the love that you have towards women, ये सबके लिए एक, I mean, it's something that we have all learned from. लेकिन सर गर्ल गैंग की बात करें, अभी थोड़ी देर पहले सानिया, रिद्धि, आलिया, लहर वो हमारे साथ स्टेज पे थे. सर लड़कियों को हॉकी वर्ल्ड कप जिताना हो चकदे में या फिर जवान में चोरी करनी हो, it's very endearing. I mean, are you at your best when you have a lot of girls around you, no matter what the goal is?
Yes. Absolutely. I have no problems with Vijay Sethupati sir, but all the girls, Atlee came to me, he narrated some other story also to me, sir. Some mass, what? Marana Mass film he narrated to me, sir. You will go there, you will fight, then you will fly. Then we are listening to one more film. Then one day on the Zoom he said, I have a story with 6 girls who are your partners, 2 more girls who are your lovers, girlfriends, and 1 more girl who is going to be your mother, who is not maybe your daughter's age, but she'll play your mother. So I've got this 8 girls with me. How can you say no to this? Just imagine, this is like that Amitji's great song with those beautiful girls. Shah, Shah, Shah. Then I showed a lot of enthusiasm. Are Sunil Grover there? I say, yeah. I say, Vijay Sethupati. Oh, I say, my God. But secretly inside, 8 girls, Shah.
Deepika, if the questions that I've asked you till now have been tricky, this one is the trickiest. This is a question that we actually thought about, puche na puche, but I have to ask you. In an alternate universe, agar Om or Shanti Priya met Vikram and Aishwarya. Thank you. Trickiest question है ये. क्या होती इन दोनों की बातचीत? 16 साल का difference. Om and Shanti Priya in an alternate universe having a
I'll tell you. The conversation would be the same.
We've also forgotten that there's a Sandy in that mix.
No, I'll tell you. My conversation would be as Om and Priya. There's a scene in the film where I talk to her billboard. So I would still be standing and talking to her billboard like this.
One second. Who are you? You are who now?
I'm Vikram. I'm Om.
Oh, you're
I'm all the boys.
Okay.
So it will go. I hope मेरी फोटो ना आ जाए. जहाँ भी होगी कि पता है जब मैं तुमको देखता हूँ विजय सर वो चीज हो गई. पता है जब मैं तुमको देखता हूँ मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि मुझे तुमसे प्यार हो गया है. तुम बोर तो नहीं हो रही है. पता है जब भी मैं तुम्हारे को अपने करीब लाना चाहता हूँ मैं खुद शर्मा जाता हूँ. फिर सोचता हूँ ऐसी की तैसी रेडी.
Good luck. So Chennai, what was the reaction, sir?
Not only Chennai, it's all over India, it's a big hit, everybody knows. And then, now Allu Arjun tweeted it and then Mahesh Babu also told. So everywhere it's Indian, everybody loves him, there is no doubt about it. And it's loud to watch him on screen. You can see the poses and he's giving poses of photo or video, I don't know that. But you can click anywhere when he walks or something, he's doing something. He's such a mass and then handsome. And then whatever you can watch it. Leave the films. I love the way he speaks. He handles people. And then his spontaneous. That mind is so sexy. So sexy and it's attractive. And mostly I watch his interviews and then the way he speaks, the counter. And then I met him first time I met him in 2013. He came to Chennai for Vijay Awards. I met him after party. Somebody introduced him. His name is Vijay Sethupati. He's acting in a film called Pizza. So I came and shake him with him. Then I didn't expect. In 2019 I met him in Melbourne and then he came late. We went earlier. So when they said shahrukh Khan didn't come, okay? He shahrukh Khan, okay, he come late, okay. ऐसा हम लोग ने बैठा. Me and Kumar Raja and Gayatri, where Super Deluxe team was there. I was so uncomfortable with the coat and all, so I can never wear a coat. So the day they told us that that's a dress code, so it's in Australia, so we have to wear it. So I went like that. And then the way he started pulling somebody, and then it's very sweet. Everybody forgot that he came late. He made us to wait for 1 hour. No, we forgot. The way he started the conversation, the press and people were there. It was so attractive, and then he easily handled people, and his timing sense, and especially I was a junior artist, and then I became an actor. So I never get what you call excitement by the existing behavior. I always think there this mind started thinking like this and how it is coming out. That's what, if somebody act in front of me, somebody behave in front of me, I try to crack the mind, not the behavior. For me, behavior is externalness. I think so. Thought is most important. So his thoughts and his way of behavior, the way of handling, his awareness, everything is, that Shahrukh Khan is more sexy than this Shahrukh Khan.
We have enough witnesses also. We can, you know.
I know.
Atlee sir, fans who are sitting in the audience, all the fans who have gone to watch his movies. As a director, there's a sense of responsibility towards the fans. When you decided to make Jawan with Shahrukh Khan, how did you think about that responsibility of how you want to portray him on the big screen in a film like this?
So, first thing, as a director I had is, every director has the same vision. So we should show the hero in which